Well, I find life has been good to me because I've had to change on numerous occasions. I see change as a challenge, and I love challenge. I had seen that the way to succeed is to have goals that you love. Now, you might say that's very successful, and I know people say that to me. But whereas I was successful in all the business and all the adventure side of my life, do you know what I forgot? My family. And believe it or not, now that I look back at it, is if I had actually had more balance, and we talk about balance, which I won't get a chance to talk about today, that things might have been very much different here. Life is a roller coaster, so therefore we can't actually ply on that. And my son, Brian, actually, the big tall fella there, is actually with me here today, he's 35 now. Life is a roller coaster, and for the next 27 years, my life took me all around the world, to the highest, to the coldest, to the loneliest, to the most remote places on this planet. I have lived with over 30 tribes of people throughout the world, learning from them what it is that has challenged us, the brain. It's amazing. And what I've learned about challenge, we need to be challenged just like we need food or we'll stagnate. Just look here. There's Richard Branson. It's something different to what you normally see him doing. This is Mary. She's part of my Forever Young Club. She's an adventurer. She's 86. We were up at the Northwest Passage with 2,500 beluga whales. And I don't care whether it's to get a job, to climb a mountain. Throughout the course of all of our lives, we're all faced with many challenges, no matter who we are. We need a challenge or we'll stagnate. Thoreau once said, without a fight, who can shout victory? Now, on numerous occasions, because of what I do, people turn to me and they say, why, Pat? What is it that drives people to climb Everest? What is it that drives people like you or anybody else to do what you're doing? The answer is simple. Since the evolution of our species, people have set out to explore, to conquer, and endeavor to do their best. What's the word? To do their best. Become a first. Plant a flag, conquer a continent, win a match, get a new job, pass an exam, become a good mother, become a good grandfather. We all want to succeed. Success stimulates the energy within us and those around us, and I hope that's what we're doing at the Pendulum Summit today. You know, I'm here as part of your team, and you're part of my team, and it's absolutely fantastic just to see that energy in the room. It's in the nature of man to strive towards set out ambitions and goals and become part of the winning order. Winning order. Team. People look at me. It's not me, it's the teams behind me actually that have actually put me here. And I always remember, I learned that lesson from my father. That self-same guy that my grandmother stuck me up in front of the, and said I was as powerful as him and I knew as much. My dad gave me a lesson about team. He told me about John F. Kennedy, most powerful man in the world at the time. He was walking along NASA like I'm walking along this room here. There was a guy sweeping the floor, as you see here. He stops and he says to the guy, "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing here?" Is it obvious? No. Your man put his hand on the brush. He looked up at the president and he said, "Mr. President, I'm helping put a man on the moon." And we as managers and as we as parents and things like that, this is what we should be trying to instill. Well, I'm a person that loves to win. And now as part of my team, I had about, on occasions, 5 million people following our adventures, right? Because when I succeeded, they succeeded, and they gave me the energy to go on to the next one.